Family photo album can in fact be like a mirror of that family's passage through time. Every snapshot, whether it be big, small, cracked, faded, or discolored, is a moment in time in the life of that person or that family. The photo is usually of happy faces or of events that have occurred through the years. They all bring back memories, and they all tell a story. This then is the story of my mom and dad and their life in northern BC as told in photos taken through time. Well, maybe I should start back when mom and dad first met. Let's go back to a small town in Alberta called Oyen. This was the place where mom and dad met and were married. The year was 1922, and their honeymoon was on horseback back to Pine Creek, Manitoba. Then in 1927, with some urging from Uncle Jim, they made the tough decision to chase a dream of free land in northern BC. 160 acres, and it would be all theirs, providing they made certain improvements over a period of time. We can only guess at the doubts and the fears and the excitement that faced them on their new path in life. With 2 children in tow and 1 more on the way, they left by train for a new life in the wilds of Western Canada. They arrived at Seaton, BC, a whistle stop on the Grand Trunk Pacific, approximately 26 miles from Smithers. Now the reality of their decision was front and center. 160 acres in a vast northern wilderness. What to do? Where to begin? With the help of Uncle Jim, they set to constructing a shelter of logs and shake roofs to see them through the first winter. So many things to do in so little time. The years went by, land was cleared and cultivated, the main house and barn were constructed, more children arrived. Dad took care of the outside work and Mom took care of everything else, raising children, schooling, canning, baking, sewing, through it all maintaining a modicum of sanity. Mom was great at organizing and delegating. She was also very efficient at maintaining discipline. You did not argue with Mom. Meanwhile, Dad spent most of his time clearing land, tilling the soil, planting, harvesting the crops. Livestock had to be cared for and supplies brought in from nearby Smithers to be delivered later. The first auto, a Model T Ford, was purchased by my oldest brother. What a major step forward. Now we had transportation. Next came the Model A Ford, complete with rumble seat. Mom learned how to drive that conveyance. Dad never did learn to drive. Time went by, and as the older members left the farm to further their education or obtain paying jobs, Mom and Dad realized that they'd be soon all alone. So again, the big decision in 1950 to sell the farm and move to the town of Terrace, some distance west of Smithers. Upon the sale of the farm, that chapter in our life ended. The farm is silent now. No more sounds of children in the new fallen snow. No more shrieks of delight as they play in the nearby creek. The clicking sounds of the mower cutting a clean swath through the knee-high grass. All gone. All gone are those glorious days and nights on what we always called the farm. Even the lonesome call of the wolves under the full moon sounds more like an echo, lost in time.